Hi everyone, and welcome to Thursday night already. Stampin' Chat Live. As I was saying that, I thought it can't be Thursday already, but it is. Okay, so whether you like it or not, hopefully you like it. Uh, we're going to have a little stamping and chatting time with something brand new out of the brand new catalog that just went live on Tuesday. And so I welcome you. I am Lisa Harden. My business is the Stamping Zoo, and I'm coming to you live from a beautiful Boise, Idaho. Well, it's not beautiful. It's black as night. Okay. It is 7:09 p.m. and I have a new phone. You don't know that. But I tried this out 2 hours ago, and it just came right on. Everything was slick. And of course, then when I tried to do it for real, it wasn't talking. They weren't talking to each other. So now they're speaking, and that means I can speak to you. So welcome everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you. And hopefully I am live. Yes, I am live in Facebook and YouTube. Whether you are coming on here live or on replay, I welcome you. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of your time to just connect with some other paper crafters. Maybe you're brand new to paper crafting. Maybe you've never even thought about paper crafting before. Whatever the case, I welcome you. I'm glad you're here. And we're going to stamp, we're going to chat, okay? And probably laugh a little bit too. And so, geez, my eyes are red. I was just looking and realizing, like, whoa, mama, I've been staring at a screen all day. And so it's time to look down at some paper, don't you think? Hello, Deborah. Very nice to see you coming on. So let's make sure this thing still works, shall we? Okay, it does. And I love that. And again, it is a new camera, so it's probably going to look a little bit different. I'll tell you what, though, I took some still photos with it, of cards, of course, earlier today, and it was like, whoa, perfecto. I loved it. So hopefully we'll get even better results than normal here as well. All right, it is up a little high right now, but we'll work on that. We'll work on that, okay? All right, and so, actually, let me work on it now. It's quite high, isn't it? Okay, let's see if I can get it evened out and not. Okay, I like it. We can do that. We can deal with this. So, is everybody having a good week? I hope, because guess what? The weekend's almost here, whether you know it or not, just like me. Last time I checked, it was Tuesday morning at midnight, and I was making a pre-order. And how did that happen, right? Um, well, thank you, Deborah. She's on both YouTube and she's sharing to YouTube. So thank you. I love the shares because the shares is how we get the word out, right? Otherwise, I'm just swimming in the sea of the cloud. And so we want to welcome people into our crafty community. Come on, don't be scared. Don't be scared. So, as I said, Tuesday at midnight, I know for a fact, Tuesday at midnight, this catalog went live to customers. And did you get your new things yet? I hope so. You know, if you are thinking about that as we are going through this catalog, please know that, as I said, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I run the Stamping Zoo as a business, and one of the things that means is that you can shop for the products that I'm using tonight and thousands more, okay? We have this catalog, we have online exclusives, we have an online or an annual catalog. We also have clearance items in the last chance section. You can find all that and so much more at thestampingzoo.com. If you want to shop for products, hit the Shop Now tab. If you want to look at my events, there is a tab right next to that called the January through March 2026 events. I just added something new today, a to-go class, and I'm going to give it 6 months, okay? I'm going to give a couple of things 6 months. One is the Stamp Camp to Go class, which we will talk about in a little bit. And then the other thing is Chopped, which is an existing competition. I have 5 lovely, lovely choppers. We've had many choppers come and go, but I cannot seem to get it to a level where it's good for a business purpose. Okay, so I'm going to give Chopped until June. And if I don't see some growth enough growth in it. I don't know what the measurement is yet, but I need to see some growth in Chopped. I'd hate to give it up, but I am going to run it for the next 6 months, and then we'll see. So if you've been thinking about joining Chopped, please do so, okay? Again, you can read all about that at thestampingzoo.com. It has its own tab. It's only $8 a month. It's a super fun contest. A lot of you look at it every month and vote for your favorite. Let's think about jumping in, okay? Because it's not as scary as you might think. All right, so with those little pre-notes, let's get started. We can open this now, and I'm so excited. So tonight, I'm going to make a couple of cards for you using, oh, I thought it was page 31. My bad. Where is it? The Easter Basket Suite. And it's so nice that I can show it to you now, right? Oh my goodness, look at all the beautiful things. It screams spring and happiness, bright colors, subtle colors. Okay, so here we are with the, let me move my talking head for a moment. Okay, so this is Easter Joy. It's on page 34, sorry, of your mini catalog, which you can receive from me for free just by sending me your mailing address. If you are working with another demonstrator, please get it from them, but otherwise I'm happy to send you one. And I should have gotten these to all of my customers from the last 6 months, unless I know you're a demonstrator and you already get one. So please let me know if I have somehow missed you. I don't want to do that. It was only accidental, I assure you. And I'll get one in the mail right away. Okay? So with that, let's take a look at, again, it's page 34 to, oh, it gets a 4-page spread. What about that? That's a lot. That's a lot of real estate in the mini catalog, right? It's because it has so many options. Of course, it's called Easter. It's very, very much an Easter themed. But as I was working with it last night, I was like, it's just spring. Okay, it's just spring, and it's just happy, and happens to have some bunnies in it. So here you'll see they've made a beautiful 3D item. We are going to put one of these baskets together tonight, not as a 3D basket, but basically that's 2 of the baskets die cut with a very little simple 3D piece of a little 3-sided box that you can put together really easily. So it's adorable, okay? You'll need this bundle in order to make that basket. And then over here, they have a super cute little dozen eggs, and I'm going to show you where those eggs come from. You can also make those eggs with this suite of products, the beautiful ribbons, the gorgeous papers. I have those. I have it all in person, and as nice as the catalog is, the real thing is better. So, again, here's lots of ideas for us. I think we're going to make this one. We're going to case this pretty in pink card. I thought he was just kind of super cute, just sitting there with the carrot. So we're going to case that, and we are going to make another one just when I was playing with the product, and came up with something else on my own. Can you believe it? Okay, you can see here March Jubilee. I actually am going to move this up tentatively to February Jubilee. Okay, I would like to use this for next month's Jubilee, and that is assuming the product is available. Okay, nothing in this suite is on low inventory or unorderable at this time. It is very beautiful, and it's got some really great, what do I want to say, special, unique, and high quality things about it. Okay, so just stay tuned, but I do think it might be February's Jubilee. Okay, so if you want one of everything in this suite, it is $92. That includes the stamp set and the coordinating dies, okay, a pack of the embellishments, a selection or a pack of 2 different papers, all right, and then ribbon. And so let's just bring all that in and take a look. This is as close to having it in your hands, your own hands, as I can do, okay? So I've got the papers here. They are 12 by 12 selections, and they have a different finish. They're both quite a bit thicker than our normal DSP, and they both have not a shiny finish, but not a matte finish either. So kind of in the middle, all right? So this, again, is called Easter Basket. Please know that this is not how it comes to you. It comes longer and slimmer, and it will be in an envelope that looks like this, okay? I am just choosing to use the cassette style. It's just what works better for me. The only thing I don't like about it, though, is that the name isn't up here. So I'm working on trying to figure that out. Hello, Alicia and Anna. So nice to see you here. I have a brand new stamp set, and I'm going to show you how I prime that or get ready to use it to get the best impression from the stamps. Okay, but before we get there, let's just take a look here. These are beautiful line drawn images, and it's not a modern line. It's like a thick, slightly thick, jaggedy line. They would be beautiful embossed, okay? I could see these embossed in black and then colored with the blends. Same thing with these flowers. Hello, spring. For you, happy Easter, and Easter's on its way. And then what, 3 cute little bunnies. This could very easily be a chocolate bunny, I think, don't you? A chick, and then all the little things that remind you of Easter. But it's very approachable. It doesn't have a bazillion pieces. It has 12. And I also like it because it is mixed in that it has sentiments and images. All right, now this is quite a set of dies. It will cut out, I'm just guessing, it cuts out every single image here. What about these flowers? Yeah, it does. It does that too. Okay, so it cuts out every single image. Plus, you can assemble a basket, and we're going to do that tonight. And the basket can have a scalloped edge, okay? And it can also have grass inside it. So both of these dies are sized and slightly curved to perfectly fit the basket. It can have a beautiful bow on the front. All right, and then you also, besides the cutting out all of the images, you've also got the flowers. So this is a tulip and a daffodil, and they're on the same die, so they both cut out at the same time. Then this really cool stem, which is going to fit both of those. We're going to use that tonight. So you're going to see a lot of the options that are included in this suite when I start working with it tonight, okay? Let me make the crazy eyes. I guess that's how I let you know it's true, or I'm excited. Maybe I should hide the crazy eyes. Oh, too late. They're just crazy. Okay, let's take a look at this paper. And hello, Jeanne. Very nice to see you. Hi, Madison. All right, here's all my lovelies coming in now. Okay, so there's 2 packs of paper in this suite. This one is called Easter Joy, 12 by 12, okay? And just a minute here. Speaking of joy, I did this. Let's move this for just a second. So this is the color palette. And hello, Debbie, and thank you for sharing. Immediately when Debbie jumps on, she shares. And I thank you so much for doing that. It just means the world to me. It means the world to the Stamping Zoo, okay? And so anyway, here's our color palette. I may have missed one color in something, but isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's so pretty. So you've got a couple of the in colors that are going to be retiring this year, okay? So let's get some use out of those. You've got Lemon Lolly, Crumb Cake, and Balmy Blue added to that, okay? And so it is definitely a breath of fresh air. It's very brown in Idaho right now, at least in Boise. We've not had snow to speak of. We had a dusting. Today it tried 3 different times, and the texture of it looked 3 different textures, okay? but didn't get the job done. Okay, as I told you, this paper is thick. It'll still make a card base fine. It will still, you can wrap ribbon around it. You can put it up on dimensionals. But first of all, it's two-sided, which is really cool. So this has a regular cardstock finish. All right, and then this side, as you can see from the reflection, has some great little metallic pieces on it, but it's not overly foiled. This one is so sweet. I just adore it. It's so sweet. You can totally see one of the bunnies in between here. And the thing about this, I guess I'd call it little vignettes, is that you can make a scene in a good way with these papers because they've already done all of the hard work for us. Where is the other one? Where are you? Well, we'll just go through it and find it. But anyway, so there were 6 here. I've pre-cut one. They are 4 by 6. You can either, if you want to use them in their entirety, then use the Memories and More card bases that, they're white and they don't take any extra postage in the US because of their sizing. So use the Memories and More large card bases with envelopes, okay? Or just cut them down a little bit. I am making regular or standard American sized 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card fronts. And so I just trimmed it down a little bit. Okay, so here is the first one. And I'm sure some of those, the die cuts will cut out these eggs. And then this one has a beautiful basket weave print on it. Okay, and again, a little foiling, but an overall different finish. It's coated, but it certainly doesn't, it's certainly adhered to the paper. It's not like you could peel it off. Jan, I love the colors together too. And when I got it out today, I kind of was like, oh, this is nice. Look at this sweet paper. I feel bad for it because I don't know if I'm ever going to use it because it's not this finish. But it's very sweet. I may have to buy an extra pack so that I can give the back sides some love because I've got to be honest, I don't know if they're going to see the light of day because look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. So pretty. It lights up. It's got that reflective quality. So, okay, here we go. So here are all 6 of the, see now, I need it up a little bit. If you are coming in a little bit later, I was a few minutes late coming on because I have a brand new phone. And anyway, it was all connected this at 5. And then at 7, it was like, no thanks. I don't think we're going to work with you. Okay, so anyway, here are all the vignettes put together here. And again, that really cute checkerboard with flowers pattern. Oh, this one's really good though. This one's really good. Look at that. Shy Shamrock with all the images really except the rabbits from the stamp set. It's really pretty. And this is good too. I think I might be able to sacrifice a little bit of this though for this one. Okay, you'll probably see that. All right, and so you get 2 of each of these papers. They are probably 16, they're 16.50. Yes, they're a specialty designer paper. This, I mean, come on. This stripe, I'm in love with it. I think it's all the colors that I showed you. And maybe pecan pie. So, and then another crumb cake in the back with just a sweet little pattern. It's this pattern, okay? So those 2 could work together as 2 different patterns on the same page very easily. And then look at this. It's just like a little meadow, isn't it? Again, a whole card base made for you. All you have to do is cut it out. And so you can see those little peach pie flowers are really picking up the light. And then everything else just has like a general sheen about it. I wish I could, like, it's not cardstock and it's not DSP. This is very nice and is very versatile. Again, don't think I will use it. Just gonna be honest with you. But that's why our 2-sided papers are so great, right? It's because you can choose which to use. So maybe I'll have a little offcut and then I can sacrifice and turn it over. Okay. All right. So that is Easter Joy, 12 by 12, 16.50, and you get 12 sheets, 2 of each, double-sided design. Kind of the standard selection that we have. Okay, except of course it's specialty paper. So that's a steal of a deal right there. And I'm going to show you later on, we're going to talk about how many different ways you can maximize your purchases with Stampin' Up! And with the Stamping Zoo. I have a couple of free with purchase offers. We have bonus days. We have Stampin' Rewards. I mean, what is all that? Well, I'm going to let you know. So stick around with me, kid. I'll let you know all the fun. Okay, this is called Pleasant Patterns. This is 6 sheets. So 3 different designs, 2 of each. They are one-sided, okay? And they are $10. Kind of I can't believe it's $10. The same kind of finish, except I think there's silver laying as the base with this pattern overlaid in some type of process that I don't know. But as you can see over here, look right in here, you can see the silver coming up through the paper, all the patterns I mean. Okay, now again, this is one-sided, so you don't have to choose. It's very nice. Okay, and then this guy, it doesn't look like silver, but it's all over peach pie. It reminded me of a leopard print is what it reminded me of. So if you still have that stamp set that I think was called Big Cats or something, this would be fun to use with that. I definitely think it'll work great with this suite, but we like to mix and match, don't we? Okay, look at this. Come on. This, yes, it will work with Easter basket suite, but it'll also be the most beautiful birthday card. This with, when you use cake day in front of it, you know, with a big slice of cake, maybe chocolate cake, and I think it would be a really cool masculine card. They like shiny things. That's not just a feminine card thing, right? So lots of choices in this suite, just with the papers and the stamp set. And so how's everybody doing tonight? Are you doing good? I hope so. Are you well, I should say. I don't know if good's the word. Alicia, how are you feeling? I meant to call you all day and just did not get the chance. And I was hoping I would see you here. And so there we go. Okay, we also have the ribbon and the embellishments. Okay. The embellishments are probably $8.50. I don't remember. They're $8. Okay, I take that back. There's 100 pieces. Lemon Lolly, Balmy Blue, and Pretty in Pink. Okay, and they're different shapes. There's 2 circle shapes. Whoops. And these are not shiny, which is a great compliment to that, all the shiny paper, right? And then there are eggs that have a checkerboard on them, and they're so tiny, I don't even know how they made that. And so they are pretty low profile. You could definitely sneak these through with a first class stamp. Okay, I don't think they're going to cause you any problem that way, but the ribbon will. But the ribbon's worth it, right? Hello, Judy. It's very nice to see you. You're getting better little by little. It's been over 2 weeks. I think you said you tested and don't have the flu, but of course I read something this morning that said like Idaho has one of the highest flu infections this year. Lovely. Makes me want to hide in my little hidey hole. Ooh, look at this balmy blue gingham ribbon. It is probably 3/8. Let me see, a 1/4 inch. Okay, and so it's gorgeous. You could color it for sure. I don't even know if I'm going to want to. Look how sweet it is. Oh, it's so good. We tied this when we did an unboxing, so we'll tie it again tonight, I'm sure. And anyway, gorgeous, cute little details, right? It's in the details. You can always count on Stampin' Up! For the details and for high quality. So let's see here. Why don't we just dive in and start making a card? I want to talk with you a little bit about that basket weave die. so that you are ready to hit the ground running. I played with it just briefly and found it quite lovely. Oh, and we're also going to have we're going to have a little show and tell tonight. We're going to have definitely a sighting of fabulous sayings. Where do you order this, my friends? Do you know? Yes, this is our February product of the month. 11 sentiment stamps. They're innies and outies. You can mix and match them or use them separate. I just started using it, and then, I mean, right out of the gate, I just had a use for this in my stamp camp things, and you're going to like this. You can purchase this stamp set for $5. Once you have a $75 product order, you can add this for $5. The system will prompt you, just a minute here, I'm falling out of my seat. The website will prompt you at the top of your item. It will let you know that once you reach the $75 threshold on an order, it will tell you that you're eligible to take a look at this and then order it if you would like. I believe January's blue paper selection is also available. You can only choose one a month. And I believe that, like, once you get this stamp set, even if it's active next month, I don't think you can get it. So everybody can get one product of the month, okay, with a minimum $75 order. Needs to be all in the same order, so it's not cumulative over the month, all right? So your order needs to be large enough to have the system allow you to purchase this. And that's the only way you can get it. And I love it so much. I love it so much, right? Okay, so we'll probably end up using this tonight. But I'm definitely going to use it in Stamp Camp because well, here's something. I just ended up using it, right? So one thing about this is that washi tape. No, it's out in the living room because of Stamp Camp. Anyway, what I wanted to do with the washi tape is I put it onto a piece of white cardstock, okay? And then I die cut it with the branching out dies. And then I ran it through the embossing folder. And it was the leaves embossing folder. And it just adheres perfectly. Look at that. There's no edges are curling up. There's no tears. I mean, I looked at it quite closely, and I think it's gorgeous. So please keep that in mind. The washi tape from the floral greenery, garden greenery, again, it's in the living room or the kitchen or whatever you want to call it. But just know that you can play around with that washi tape. It's very fun. And so are these stamps of the month. Exactly, Gian, as her son would say, it's practically free. Okay? And he knows. All right? He's a professional gambler, so he knows. I hope it's okay that I say that here. I didn't tell his name. But anyway, he knows when something's practically free that it's a good deal. Okay? So, all right, let's get started here. It's practically free. And that's true because we would sell a stamp set like this for probably $25 US. So you're getting a tremendous deal. All right, let's take a look at what we've got here for you. I've got some pieces and parts. Oh, I forgot those were in there. And I started working on the basket. I put one together, but I'm going to die cut another one with you just like in just a minute here before we get too far down the road on this card, just so you can see how it is not nearly as difficult as it may seem when you look at it in the catalog. All right, so here's the basket I am going to use on this card, and it is pecan pie. All right, and I think it's so sweet. And then this is one of those little vignette panels that I trimmed down, and I'm going to put it on a balmy blue card base. So I just held this little card front up to all of those different colors, and that's how I chose what was going to work. Okay, and then the basket, of course, it's going to be like this is in the background, and then the basket's like up front, so it's going to be really big, and we're going to fill it with flowers, and we're going to do a A little different technique than you might think with the flowers. We're going to color them with our blends. All right, and so we're definitely going to want silicone matte, and then this is probably going to be our sentiment strip. I cut this from with the textured notes dies, and then I knew that it would go great because they used peach pie on this. So that's how clever Stampin' Up! Is when they coordinate all the colors. Very easy for us just to pick up and go. We are familiar with the colors, and we know that we can find the colors in the cardstocks and the DSPs and the embellishments and all the things. All right, so that's our little pile of art, soon to be art. I have a piece of vellum here. I was thinking, uh-oh, what was that? I hope I didn't need it. It just went overboard, back behind something. Story of my life in this craft room. It's back behind there, don't worry. I'll get my, okay, so I am just going to cut the middle of this out because like all I care about is actually getting this piece, which by the way, remember when I told you there was a die in here that would cut those large eggs that are in the egg crate, carton, whatever, on page 37. It's the inside of this basket. That's all it is. It's this. Okay, so clever. So I don't care about the rest of the basket. I just want the middle. We're not making an egg out of it. But what I think we might, well, you know what? Let me think about this. What I think we might want, yeah, I'll go ahead and do this, is we might want to blur the image back behind the basket because my intent is to fill it with the flowers. And so we can very easily put that right in there. Oh, yes, I like it. Okay. And then, oh, I was able to cut the whole thing out. So in case you want to see it in vellum. And I just bet, yeah, I bet you could weave the vellum. And wouldn't that be kind of an interesting look? Hey, Lori, I know it's so cute and it's so easy peasy. Yes. Okay. So see, this is how you do it. You knew that though, right? I mean, seriously. But I don't know why I just said this is how you weave. Hello. Okay, so anyway, you could make a vellum basket and then just, I don't know. We'll just, do all sorts of fun stuff. Judy, oh, and yes, the ribbon can be woven through the basket as well. Super fun. Okay, so let's see here. Let's die cut with a slightly different color so I don't get it confused. Let's just do a crumb cake basket because I'm sure we'll end up using that. Looking in my snacks here. My nibbles. Let's see. Is this enough? And sometimes I think it's fun, like I go, what is that? I know exactly what that is. Do you guys know what that is? It's the pumpkin from the autumn sweet. It's the pumpkin, it has the cornfields. Okay. Anyway, this is how I entertain myself. That I couldn't, oh. That's the middle of the coneflower celebrations. I'm also very good at naming the title and artist of lots of songs. So if we ever have a contest like that, you want to pick me to be on your team, okay? There are lots of things I'm not good at, though, so just keep that in mind. Oh, gosh, KZ, so far you're good. I'm so glad. And she is thanking Airborne. Airborne's kind of tasty. I didn't mind Airborne. I just haven't taken it in a long time. Not for any other reason that I haven't taken it in a long time. I have been doing a nasal saline rinse a couple of times a day. And it really started just because I've just been having troubles breathing because of allergies. What could possibly be alive right now? Well, a lot of things because it's not as cold as it usually is here in Boise. And so, okay, so here is that shape they made into the egg. Would also be a really cool haystack, right? Okay, Anyway, so I've been doing a nasal rinse for that purpose, but the doctor, my GP person, has always recommended that we do that in the winter too. She says it's really effective for that. So, okay, so now I'm taking this die, sorry, and this goes through here. Now, I just wove 3 through. I think the effect is perfect, and it takes a little time because it gets tighter as you weave things in there, right? And so they're giving you enough dies to weave the whole thing solid, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to spend the time to do that, quite frankly, because you get a lot of effect just from 3 of them. Okay, so then you only have to die cut this a few times. Hello, Carla. How's it going, KK? I'm glad to see you. All right, and so there's that for now. Now, where's that ribbon? Okay, Judy had this great idea, and she was talking about weaving the ribbon through. That's gonna have to be, you know, like this ribbon or the bubble bath 1/8 of an inch ribbon, I think would be really, both of those together. Oh, I'm not gonna get off on that tangent tonight, but I might do one in my spare time and then take a picture of it. Make sure that you guys are following me if you can on Pinterest and Facebook. I show lots of still photos, and so this would be more effective with in colored paper, don't you think? So anyway, you know, I'm live with you Thursdays and Sundays, but stop in some other times and see what's going on. Better yet, why don't you subscribe to my newsletter? The link is in the description of this video, and then you'll get all the zoo news, okay, along with handy registration links for any events I have, free printables. Sometimes I have series that are just for exclusive to my email list. We just finished up, well, last month, we finished up the 12 days of the Advent Calendar projects. Okay, so you can, this is going to be so fun. And so you're going to see so many options with the basket. And so why don't you make your own? In fact, my catalog's already fallen apart. I guess I could go get another one. I know somebody who, you know, who could send me one. Oh, here we go. This one's super sweet. And this looks like a basket that you can buy, right? Where it's natural colored and then it has like colored ribbons through it. So, oh, you're killing me, Stampin' Up. It's so cute. Okay. So that's all it is with the basket. Thank you, Judy. You are a subscriber, a sharer, and a liker. I thank you for that. And let me see what just fell over here. Okay, let me just take a look. What is it? Oh, it's just my lipstick. No big. Okay. Nah. Thought it was like my tweezers or something. I would have had to stop and get those. Lipstick? Hardly. We're not going to bat an eye about that. Okay, so that's how the basket die works. Slick, super easy, okay? So don't be worried, because I think when you see the picture of it, it's so beautiful and detailed that you start to wonder, can I do that? Yeah, you can. You can do that. Okay, so back to our card then. Let me get these little matchsticks out of here. I think I need tweezers for that basket. Yes, and I was using tweezers with the basket too earlier. So let's do a little coloring. Yes, we love to color. All right, so we already know we can use, well, if we want to stick with the colors in the card, we've got peach pie, shy shamrock, pretty, and pink. That's just where I want to take this. Now, I could have had those out already, but I do not. Peach pie, where are you, lovely? Oh my gosh, I can't see any of them. What's wrong with my glasses? I don't think it's my, that's Flirty Flamingo. For crying in the soup. Okay, now I have, there we go. All right, I'm on it now. Is this Summer Splash? Okay, there's Shy Shamrock. And what else was I saying? Oh, peach pie. There's pumpkin pie. There's tiger. Okay, there's peach pie. Oh, I need an assistant. Come on, y'all. Will you come over here, please? Somebody in Boise, Idaho, want to be my assistant? Or one of you that wants to travel? They are good colors. Yeah. Of course, I use them nonstop during certain phases. And then, of course, now I haven't used them for months. So we're going to get back into it. Okay, so use your little grippy silicone mat, and for a couple of reasons. For one, it will hold these in place. And the other thing is because then you don't have to worry about when you color on this, it will stain a little bit, but you can take it off with rubbing alcohol or dish soap. Okay, so let's see. I just cut, oh, looks like I cut 4 stems. Okay, that's weird. And a bunch of flowers because the flowers cut out 2 at a time, but the stem only cuts out 1 at a time. Okay, so let's just do this and see what we have. Lots of times I make way more than I need, right? So let's keep these guys here. They're my inspo, my inspiration. And I'm immediately going to color one of these because I just can't deal with how cute it is. Okay, so of course, daffodils come in lots of colors. And they definitely will come in this apricot color or peach pie, whatever you want to call it. And I think they're going to be gorgeous. So this color, here's what I think I'm going to do. But you can do every one of them different. And this will also give you a little bit different look than just cutting it out of DSP cardstock. Sorry. See, so you can get different opacities and watercolor type effects by doing this. Here, let me move the markers. So if somebody's just coming in and they go, what are they working on? We're filling a basket with spring things. And this one's going to say, where's the stamp set? This one is going to be, hello, spring. Well, hello, spring. Didn't you just sprung, right? Sprung up. I think I'll leave these. I was going to do them all different colors. No, just leave it. Am I using, yeah, I'm using the light. Okay, so again, I'm going to leave a little bit of white here and there, all right? I'm not like fully saturating this. And by the way, as I said, this is tentatively my featured bundle and suite for Zubilee in February. Okay, so this will also be a technique we will do during the class because I think it's so fun. It's just different from just cutting it out of cardstock. You could also, though, cut it out of peach pie cardstock and then color over the cardstock with the markers, or ink blend over that same color cardstock. You'll still get a cool effect. So you can get lots of different effects here. Let's use our Pretty in Pink on the tulips. They're so sweet. And that's just like perfect. My favorite color of tulips, green, because I'm a weirdo. Not really. I think green, mostly green arrangements are the most beautiful. And so anyway, that's me. I think it's toy funch. And that's probably why I like it, right? Because I can't help it. I'm a fancy French Francophile. I don't know about the fancy part, but I am a Francophile. And so, anyway, I might make all sorts of green tulips, but I don't think anybody, that's pretty specific. So we're just going to go with pink, okay? To be honest here. And then, I'm just turning these. If you make a lot of cards, like more than 20 to 30, more than once, you usually buy, oh yeah, absolutely, a second die set. We do that here at the zoo also. I have a couple of them that just get used so much, mostly the shapes. But if I'm doing a big class and a lot of people sign up, then I will definitely get a separate set. Oh, that's gorge. I love, oops. I want to make sure I'm coloring on the side where the little pokey things poke down into the paper so it's smooth. There we go. Okay, so again, I'm just leaving some white, not saturating the paper. It's going to definitely look different from the cardstock, and this one, and it's fun. Okay, I'm having so much fun here. Can you tell? You know I love to color, but I don't know if I have a favorite like thing that we do because I can really get my groove on with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine too. I like some die cutting, but I do like to color. Okay, now when you are building them this way, this would also be a great time to use Wink of Stella on them. I'm actually not going to use Wink of Stella on purpose because the background is shiny enough. I don't want it to all be shiny or else I think it's going to lose, we're going to lose the look, okay? Then everything's just going to look the same. All right, so now you can see, even just with this, holding up a colored peach pie next to um, the cardstock, how very different they look. Those are cute. Those are very easy, and I'll tell you, I've dug holes for a lot of bulbs. Those are the easiest tulips and daffodils I've ever grown. Absolutely. Okay, I think we can probably go ahead and adhere this because I feel like I don't want to put, if I put the ribbon on it, it might just be on the front on the handle. Okay, so let's go ahead. Feeling confident we can do that. Thanks, Deanne. I grew such pretty flowers. It was so quick, and they really don't take a lot of water. So that's kind of nice. Okay, gang, so let's talk supplies. The Black Friday sale was so successful. We all enjoyed it. That the Seal and Seal Plus refills are not around right now, but the Seal refills are supposed to be back the week of January 12th, and Seal Plus is supposed to be back February 9th. But you can, I think that we're supposed to get the Seal Plus full cartridge with one refill in it. It's sometime probably around January 12th as well. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Or if you were like me, you saw the writing on the wall, and so you jumped into the Black Friday sale and bought a bunch of adhesives. Okay, I'm no dummy. All right, about that anyway. Okay, so then we're gonna have our basket, and we are gonna put this in here too. Oh, that's just perfect. You got to do that, you guys. Okay, do it. You don't even have to tell people you saw it here. You can just do that. I think we're going to put that there, and I still think this is going to be over here because look how cute it almost looks like the flowers are like sitting on it. And then we're going to build the flowers in here. So I think we can adhere the basket, and then we'll kind of build on top of the vellum. How about that? Or we'll build and then we'll use my little tape trick. Yes. The painterly pears, is that what you're talking about, KZ? It's so beautiful. It's like a masterpiece. It's just gorgeous. Is it on Last Chance? I think it might be. Oh, my goodness. We have so much to do tonight. Okay, so to prep these, I'm going to peel this off. Okay. I'm going to bring in the high polymer eraser that I've used so many times with you before. I learned this trick from Julie D'Amadio. Julie D'Amadio or D'Amato? No, D'Amadio. Anyway, Paper Pixie. And it's never really let me down. I used to use different things, but now I use this and I love it. So the what we're doing here is we're priming these photopolymer stamps to receive ink because due to something in the manufacturing process, it's kind of a film on them. Can't see it, I don't think, but it resists ink, which is totally not what we want to do. So we are going to just kind of, I say, prime them. We're going to get that off there and get these ready. I think the easiest way to do it is right as they come on the acetate sheet. So before you remove them, I'm going to use a little Stampin' Mist, which is, maybe I am. I just refilled this, and it's very old. Okay. You can tell from the marketing, the branding on it. I think this thing is done for, the spray bottle. So I'll get another spray bottle, but in the meantime, I've kind of tapped some on there. And then I'm going to scrub them on this. And if you just had water on this, it'd be fine too. Okay, Painterly Pears is on last chance. They might be keeping the DSP out of the suite. Not really sure. Well, whatever. It's beautiful. And we used it here a lot at the zoo. It was a Zubilee, which is my monthly, my largest monthly online class. And so we used it here. It was loved. I think it's just, well, it's pears and I love pears, but it's that green. It's that darling duckling and old olive combo with some mossy meadow. I think it's just really beautiful. It's not even toy French. No, it might be. I don't know. The French love pears. So we'll see. It's reminded me of Dutch things for some reason. Okay, now look. They look just the same. But we are going to hopefully get a better impression, all right, by doing that. And shout out to those of you on YouTube. I have 750 lovely subscribers over on YouTube. Thank you so much. And so if you're just out here perusing and you are liking what you're seeing, please subscribe to me, because how else are you going to know when I go live all of a sudden, just because I want to say hi and show you something fun? All right. So please subscribe. Make sure that you're following me if you are on Facebook, and stay in the know always by receiving my emails. Okay? It's free. It's good for you. It's like a vitamin, only tastier. Okay, now I want my peach pie ink, or I think it'll be dark enough. Let's see. If it's not, oh, I think it is. Okay, so give it a little tap tap. It's a little stamp, so it just needs a little tap. And, you know, move it around there a little bit. And then, hello, spring. I'm going to put it in the middle because I might put some of those cute embellishments around the outside. Oh, it's kind of light. Let's see. I think I'm going to redo it and use pecan pie. It's not horrible, but like you guys can't see it, I don't think. So let's see here. Did I get two? No, I was so oversure. Okay, so I used this one right here in the textured notes. It really shows off when you cut cardstock with it, because it has decorative edges, and the decorative edges are all different on each of the nested rectangle shapes. So it's like got a lot of punch because it has nested rectangle shapes, which are very handy, and then it's got the decorative edges. Okay. Ooh, that was perfect. All right, hop in there. You're going to take a little ride. You can purchase this mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine if you haven't already. Oh, I love it. Like right now, one of my hands hurts a little bit. This is like a dream. And it's not, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, the regular size, moves and rolls just as smoothly. It's just that this is so light. So when I'm moving it around, it's like, okay. Light is there. Okay. What's that game we used to play? Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Brenda was floating. I swear she was. All right. I don't think they ever made me float. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Okay. Back to 2026. Eek. Can't believe it. It's always weird when you say the new year for a while, isn't it? It's like 2026. God, sounds like I'm a Jetson or something. You know, George Jetson. Jane, his wife. Do. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Okay. And now 8:04. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Guys, we're probably going to make one card, but this is going to be a beautiful card. And stay tuned because you know what? I'm just going to stop right now. I'm going to show you one of the classes that are free. This class is free with a purchase. I have two classes that I'm going to show you that are free with a purchase. Okay, first of all, this is not a class card. This is from Lisa Teagan. I got it just a couple days ago. So thank you, Lisa. It's never too late for a beautiful Christmas card. And I love that she embossed the vellum like that. It's so gorgeous. She's in our Bon Appetit Recipe Card Club. Okay, so first of all, I have a free with purchase craft along, and that is if you make a purchase with me of $50 or more, then I am going to send you supplies to make five cards right along with me if you so choose. When I go live, I believe it's January 29th. It's the last Thursday of January. Okay, and so you will get all the supplies to make these. They are fun. Let's see, there's 3 fun fold styles. So a couple of them are a little wonky, right, when you place them down. But this is what this one looks like. And then check it out. It folds flat and goes in an envelope. Okay, that's one of them. I should move this because that's confusing, right? You're not getting that. Okay, then you're getting supplies to make this card. So I'll have everything cut, die cut for you. You're going to have ribbons included, and you're going to get a quarter pack of the Love Notes DSP paper. That's for a gift card, by the way. And so, yes, you're going to get this Love Notes paper. And it's so fun that, look, it doesn't even need any stamping, okay? None of the projects need stamping. So you don't have to have any special stamps. You can use stamps if you want. But this is the class you can get for free. 0. I will send it to you. Just place a $50 order with me, and then you can craft along with me at the end of January, okay? And we'll all be making them together. You'll get a PDF tutorial so that if you don't want to make them together, then you can make them whenever you want to, but you will get all the little supplies, pieces and parts cut for you to make these cards. So what a nice, fast forward yourself to January 29th. Wouldn't it be nice to hang out and at the end of our time together, you'll have 5 beautiful card projects all finished, and they're pretty easy too, I think, but they are clever, and so please take advantage of that this month, okay? The other free with purchase item that I'm offering online is I decided this afternoon, since I was cutting supplies for my stamp camp, which is an event that I have here at my house once a month, and so many people can't come. First of all, I only take like 7 people max because my house is, that's how many can comfortably stamp here. And also, lots of you aren't in Boise, but you might want to be in the zoo stamp camp. So this is another free with purchase item, okay? This price point is lower. you can get this class for free with a $30 purchase of product. That's before shipping and tax. And then you will add on $5.50 in shipping if you need it shipped. Otherwise, you can pick it up from my doorstep. But it is going to be like you're at my stamp camp, only to go. Okay, and that's what it's called, Stamp Camp to Go. So these are the cards that we're making on Saturday. Okay, you've seen me make these two cards, but you will get no stamped images per Stampin' Up! Policy. Okay, but you'll get all the pieces and parts die cut for you to make these cards. Now, you will need to add your own stamping, inks, basic supplies, die cutters, punches, all that stuff. You can add the featured bundles onto the registration if you would like. You can use that as your free with purchase purchase if you would like. Okay, and I will minimize the shipping as much as possible when I'm putting all of this together. All of that and more can be found at the registration link that is in the description of this video. I think I put it at the top, and it is called January Stamp Camp to Go. I'm going to try this for 6 months and see how it goes, okay? And if you are liking it and think that it's good value for purchase, then I'm going to continue it. All right, so for example, again, you do not get any of the stamped images, and you will need to use your own stamps and dies. I will send you a PDF tutorial that will have measurements, color photos, instructions, and shopping list, and will list all of the featured bundles. Should you want to purchase them, you can add them on, and that can be part of the purchase that earns you this free card class, okay, Stamp Camp. But this is what a kit would look like that you would receive. So for this particular card, okay, you would get these pieces and parts. So you will get a pretty peacock card base, the new Secrecy sheer ribbon. You would get your piece of designer series paper. You would get an insert. This one has a little decorative die cut insert, so you get that. I put inserts in most of my cards. Okay, you will also get the sentiment die cut. You will get the embellishments. Okay, you'll also get the die cut floral pieces that you need. So you will make this card. You'll need to have your own ink, and really for this one, you just choose your own sentiment, whatever you like. This happens to be out of floral greenery, but for something like this where you just need to add a sentiment, it's going to be as easy as that, okay? That's a free with purchase item. Cannot be combined with another free with purchase item, okay? So this is one that you can purchase or that you can earn for free with a minimum $30 order, all right? And you do need to go online and register for it with the link, and it will walk you through what to do. Basically, you're going to place a $30 order, and that is product. Okay, so you'll pay shipping and tax above that. But you'll place that order using me as your demonstrator on the Stampin' Up! Website. And once you register for this and notify me, then I would just, if you wanted just the kit, I would send you a PayPal invoice for $5.50 for shipping, okay? And then I'll ship the kit out. And I have Stamp Camp every month, so I'm going to do this every month for at least 6 months, okay? And we'll see how it goes. So if you have any questions about it, please let me know. And so those are 2 of the ways that you can stamp with me for free with a purchase, okay? So if you have any questions about both of those classes right now, you can put them in the comments and we will answer them as we are stamping and chatting. Okay, so back to our card here. Let's put this, I was trying to think, how much of this can we put together? I think we can put everything together, and then we can just fit this in. Yes, that would be perfecto. I am going to put this up on dimensionals. It's too textural. Isn't a piece missing on the green card? There may have been something stuck in the envelope, Kathleen. You're talking about for that kit that I just showed you. There might be, but if there was, it was probably stuck in the envelope. Sorry, but there won't be when you get it as a kit. It will be everything you need pre-cut. So if you don't like to cut, you're kind of like me, where you're like, okay, I don't want to do the die cutting. I just want to be the student, and then that's a really easy way. Is you can just place an order for something that you want anyway, okay? But also when you go to register for that Stamp Camp to go, if you want to add any of those bundles, I've already added them to the registration, so just makes it easy. You don't have to go looking for them, okay? So, okay, I had another little strip, I thought. I'm sure I'll find it eventually here. See what I'm doing? I'm just cutting the edges of the dimensionals for this basket. Okay, so nothing difficult here, and it's so cute. I can't get over it. Okay, this is probably the hardest part, is peeling these little backing papers off of the tiny, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so just peeling the backing papers off is a little difficult, but other than that, we can handle it, can't we? Okay, and then this guy is going to get dimensionalized as well and adhered on the left side to the basket, just a little bit. Our glue is fantastic, so you don't need a lot. And you can use a glue dot if you aren't comfortable with the liquid glue or don't care for it. So, and I'm going to put that there. Okay. It already looks great. You don't have to do this whole flower business if you don't want to, but we're going to. Okay, so now we know the space we have to work in, and I want a couple of the flowers to go kind of outside, like it's bursting, right? So, oh yes, that's right. This was in there somewhere, but the backing piece for This is Lost Lagoon, you'll receive that too. Yes, you will receive that too. Hello, Sherry. Yes, you can replay me to your heart's content. You can replay me at midnight if you feel like it. Maybe somebody is. If you are, put a comment. Say, hey, I'm a night owl. Sometimes, it's been a while, knock on wood, since I've had trouble sleeping like that. But hey, I've been known to watch a video or two at night myself. Okay, so now keeping in mind that this is going to be the bottom of where the basket starts. You don't want to have anything up higher than that. You can trim them though, and also since it is on dimensionals, you can put them down like this, and then we'll just tuck it underneath. You can also make them look like they're longer than they are if you hide it with one of the other ones. Okay, so let's do that. I think I like it. And ideally, I would have 5. So probably afterwards, like when you see a still photo of this, I'm going to put 5 flowers in here. But this is good for right now. So as I'm placing these things and building them, I'm going to tape them with my low tack tape. And then when I peel them up, I'm going to put some glue dots on them. Okay, now you come with me, mister. Oh, that one's the one that's glued down. Well, that's not so difficult then. I could have done it without this. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, so at this point, actually, I think I might just use some seal because we can kind of peel it off with our tape, right? Okay, and then let's get that off there. Oh, I can see a little bit of it on the vellum. right there. I'll just make sure I send this to somebody who has eyesight similar to mine. There won't be an issue, trust me. Hey, Lois, very nice to see you. Oh, thank you. I love this ring too. I grabbed it before I came on because I had this green shirt on and I was like, you know what would really go with that shirt? Is that multicolored ring. What about, no, I want one of the flowers coming out like that. Okay, it's kind of goofy, but we'll have another one in there. The odd numbers. Our eyes don't like that. Now this is very cloudy. Well, it's heavyweight vellum, so it doesn't need. You don't have to hide the tape so much like we used to with our other vellum. But so see the it's kind of scalloped, so you can just fit it back in where it was. Okay, and now the fun part. We're going to grow the flowers. Oh my gosh. So cute. So I'm going to have a couple on glue dots, and then I'm going to have a couple popped up. Right? So, oh man, already. Like, look at it. It's so cute. I should have made 20, but then we'd be even later, wouldn't we? Yes. Okay, where is it? Come on now. You can do it. Okay. This is going to be adorable. So I'm just picking up the glue dots right off of the roll and attaching them that way. Okay. And it's, whoops, oh, see, sometimes they stay on the roll. I was just going to say, it's super easy. It usually is super easy. Okay, and then, where is my friend Jean? Jean, if you're on replay, I'm saying hello to you, Jean. I hope you're well. Okay, oh, actually, this is where we're going to have another one. We'll just fake it out. I mean, I'm going to put a stem on it because that'll just wreck my head. A flower with no stem, levitating in the basket. Too odd. Can't do it. Okay, then this guy. So I love the variation of the colors. It's so cute. I'm in love with it. I'll have to add more. No. Okay, I'll stop for now. And then guess what? We're going to tie the tiniest bow. Did I get the envelope stamp? I did not. It's where it has like to and from and all those little decorative things you use for the envelopes. I did not, but I think it's incredibly clever and quite pretty. Okay, let's give ourselves a little bow for our little basket. Come on. Oh, looks much better on that side. It's so cute. I want to sop it up with a biscuit. No. Oh, my children went to the groomers on Tuesday, and they're so cute. I want to sop them up with a biscuit. I swear. That Cash. Tango is more handsome, I'll be honest. But Cash, I can't help it. He just steals my heart with his little, he's got a snaggle tooth. And he smiles at his mom like I am, I don't know, Amal Clooney. I'm the most gorgeous woman in the world to that dog. And so how can you not love that? Right? Ooh, well, that one hides our flowers in the background. And so anyway, yes, he's such a cute little doll. And but Tango's just like flat out handsome. He's a good looking dog. He's the chocolatey one. And Cash is the black and white one. That's with his snaggletooth. It is so, look at this. I told you, breath of spring. And where are my beautiful little embellishments? Ta-da! Where did those go? Look, I have 2 cards. We're not going to get to the second card tonight. But that's okay because you know what? I'm going to see you again on Sunday. Okay? It'll be here before you know it. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at it. We've got to use those pink Easter eggs. Stop it. Those are so adorable. But we've also got to use a balmy blue. Yellow. Now, I'm not bringing the yellow into this. No, I'm not bringing the yellow in because we have enough. Look at them. I'm dying from cuteness. I mean, come on. I haven't even done the inside yet as a naked inside. But it won't always have a naked inside. Okay. Oh, and you know what? Just as I'm looking at this, look at this. It doesn't need another. I hid that flower with the bow. So it just fits right in. Isn't that funny? Funny, funny. Okay, let me tell you a few things about what's going on at the zoo. Now you got to see not just sneak peeks, but you got to see the products or the projects for the craft along. So let me tell you about everything else I have going on. It's good stuff. I promise you it's good stuff. Ooh, I hope I downloaded. Let me see what I downloaded here. Nope, I didn't. I did not download. Okay. You know what? Give me just a minute. It might freeze, but just hold on because I'm not going to be gone. It will let me do this. It just takes a minute, I think. Okay. Oh, I'm playing with fire. Sorry, guys. It was taking too long. So here we go. Anyway, just know that the 2 items that I showed you are free with a purchase. Please click on the links below and take a few moments to look at them because I think they have great value. And I would love to be your demonstrator, okay? I strive every day that I do this to provide excellent customer service. I'm so happy to jump on the phone with you or text with you to make sure that you get just the right thing you're looking for, okay? And I do have some classes and I'm extending the date on my Jubilee class. It was going to close on the 5th, but because of the catalog date and everything, I'm going to leave that open as long as I can. So just know that if you want to do the Jubilee class, please again, click on the link. We are using the Endless Love suite of products. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead. We're going to get started on this. How about that? No, actually, I should wrap it up. I've kept you too long. Okay, we'll just stop on a high note. It doesn't get much prettier than this. And we didn't even have to make the background because it was already made, but we got the opportunity to play with the die cuts and color them exactly how we wanted them colored. So I hope you remember that technique. I'm sure we'll be using it again because we're not finished with the Easter basket, my friends. In fact, I'm going to tell you right now, we'll be using Easter basket on Sunday. Okay, so you can find out what this is going to turn into, and then I'll have another project as well. And please don't forget that you can stamp right along with me. Okay, Stamp Camp to go with these cards. This comes with a wobbler. Okay, so you'll have a lot of fun. Just, stamp it along. You'll make 4 beautiful cards. You'll use your own featured products. You can purchase them from yourself. You can purchase them from me, or you can use what's in your stash, right? We're always talking about using what's in our stash. You can do it. It's for you. And also, if you're more of a fun fold and love hearts / Valentine kind of person, then don't miss out on the free with purchase class featuring the Love Notes DSP. Or guess what? You can earn them both. All right, with when you meet the minimum purchase, you can earn them both. There's so many fun things. Okay, so and then we had one more. We had this beautiful one. Okay. All right, everybody. I'll see you on Sunday. Until then, please like and subscribe and share. And stay tuned because I will have lots of cool graphics. We'll have this card and I'll show you all sorts of good stuff. Okay, everybody. Have a great night. See you on Sunday.